my son, Hans, was street preaching in front of his church, and he was shot in the head. When 9/11 happened, there was an infantry unit in Hawaii was deploying to Iraq. And I just felt like a real compelled, like I wanted to do something. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna, just a total departure from what I've done before. I'm gonna re-enlist, go into the infantry, and just, you know, see what happens. And so I did what I needed to do to catch up to the reserve unit, which was already mobilizing to go to Iraq. And we went on patrols every day, looking out for IEDs, and we'd search for weapons caches and things like that. And when I was there, we had 5 guys that got killed by IEDs. So it was a real threat. You just don't think about the danger, because I think if you did, you wouldn't be effective as an infantry guy. Just if you're always afraid, you can't be afraid. I think a coping mechanism that I developed is you kind of, I don't know if disassociate is the right word, but you kind of like just disconnect yourself from like the emotion of it. Like for instance, I'm gonna skip ahead to just recently, you know, like my son, Hans, was street preaching on the corner in Glendale in front of his church, and he was shot in the head.
Hans Smith, the street preacher, was badly injured when a gunman opened fire, hitting him at 51st Avenue in Peoria in Glendale.
Tonight, police are releasing new video showing the moment it happened.
And it was dire. I mean, because you know, you don't know if he's going to make it, if he's going to, you know, live through the night. You know, there was so many unknowns. Because I mean, that's a devastating injury. You know, the bullet was in his brain. You know, the doctors, they didn't know if he was going to make it. Yeah, that first night was just so, it was tough. The way I've developed to handle these stressful situations is from the military experience, just being in those hostile environments and austere environments, and dealing with all that stress of, you know, carrying a rifle and kicking down doors kind of stuff. But good or bad, you know, if that's just kind of how I deal with, I just kind of disconnect from it a bit emotionally, so. I think what helps the Strongman training keeps me from being angry because like there's so much violence that's in my head, and that just wants to come out, and I seriously think like this lifting the weights and channeling that energy physically and mentally to doing this just keeps all that down, keeps it down. It gives you confidence, I think, that you can overcome things. You know, that you've dealt with difficult things before. Like, you know, you've been in Iraq, you've been in the Philippines. You can do this strongman stuff. I think it just builds a confidence that you know, you can overcome, you know, whatever comes your way. I guess I'm kind of surprising myself that I've made it this far, because I really had no idea coming in, you know, how this would react and how I'd feel. But no, I mean, I feel pretty good. I don't feel any worse than when I started, so I guess that's okay. I knew it was a long shot because I think at 53, I got probably 7 to 10 years on these other guys. So there's always a challenge. You know what? I just do my best, you know, give it 100% and see what happens.
What's it like to come home to your wife and your 2 babies every day?
It's a miracle, absolutely a miracle.